here, for this particular discussion, we're going to discuss how to extract the square root or the cube root of a certain number. So these skills will come in handy, especially during the times you need to extract the square root or the cube root of a certain number, but you don't have access to your computers or to your calculator or any calculating tools to extract or find the answer for that. So without further ado, let's get started. So this video is divided into two parts. First is extracting the square root, and the other one is extracting the cube root. So let's first go with the extracting with the square root. So for the first example, let's try square root of 3640464. Okay. So how do we find the square root of this one? So the first step that we're going to do in finding the square root is to group it by twos. Okay, 2 digits, 2 places, 2 units going from right to left. Okay. So we group it like this. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then that's it. Okay. Now we have already grouped that. If the last digit in the leftmost part remains a single digit, it's okay, no problem, as long as it is less than by 2 or equal to 2. Okay. So after that, we're going to assume or we're going to look at a number that will fit into here. So, mag-isip tayo ng number na pag in-square mo, dapat kakasya siya sa 3. So 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 2. So pag in-extract mo yan, hindi pwede si 2, si 1 lang pwede. So you put here 1. So 1 times, so pag lagyan mo siya ng 1, square mo yung 1, what is square of 1? So that is 1. So 1 squared is 1, okay, 3 minus 1, so that is 2. Subtraction lang, parang division. Okay. Right after that, na-subtract mo siya, you will now bring down the group. Kung sa may division, you bring down the single digit. For radicals, you bring down the group. So, i-bring down natin itong 64 sa baba. So, meron tayong 264 dito. Okay. Now, what's the next step that we're going to do? So, we will do some calculations sa may side. Okay, so, therefore, maglagay ng calculations dito. Please take note. So, that would be yung digit na inassume mo times 10. Ito muna. So, 1 times 10, so that is equal to 10. And then, itatimes mo siya sa 2. So, therefore, we have here 20. After that, what's the next step? You will assume a number that will fit in here. So, let's try 8. So, 20 plus 8, so we have here 28. And then, patimes mo siya sa 8. So, 28 times 8, so 8 times 8, so we have here 64, carry 6, 8. So, 8 times 2, so 16. So we have here times 6, so 224. So kung makikita nyo, parang medyo kasya pa siya ng konti. Let's try to adjust 1 digit more. So instead of plus 8, let's try plus 9. So we have here 29 times 9. Okay. So if we're going to calculate that, we have here 1, carry 8. Okay, 18 plus 8, so that is 261. Okay. So 18 plus 8, so 26, so 61. So kung makita nyo, mas fit si 261 dito. So let's use 9. So we put here 9, and then let's write 261. So subtract this, you bring down 3, then you bring down the group, 0, 4. So you will do the same step. But this time, instead of just 1, ang ilalagay mo ngayon ay 19. Times 10 is equal to 190. Times 2 is equal to 380. Anong susunod? Tingnan mo maigi. Si 380 mas malaki kay 304. Therefore, ang kakasya lang ay 0. So therefore, we put here now 0. Okay. Then wala tayong isasubtract. Bakit? Kasi pag nag-plus 0 ka dyan at nag-times sa 0, magiging equal ito sa 0 at 0 lang din ang isasubtract mo sa kanya. So what we're going to do next? We will advance, dropping this or bringing it down, itong last na group natin na number which is 64. Okay. So paano yung calculation natin yan? So that would be 190 times 10. So 190 times 10 is equals to 1,900. Then itatimes mo sa 2, which is equal to 3,800. Okay. think of a good fit here. Okay, ang maganda dyan, ang technique dyan is tingnan mo yung dulo. Yung dulong number, so 4, and tingnan mo rin yung dalawa sa dulo. So for that case, ang nakita ko is 64, pag in-square, anong single digit pag in-square mo magiging 64? Okay, so ang good fit dyan would be 8. So 8 squared is 64. So let's try 8. So plus 8. So 3808 times 8. So 8 times 8 is 64, carry 6. 0, 6. 8 times 8 is 64 ulit. Carry 6. 8 times is 24. Plus 6 is 30. So 30464. So sakto siya. Thus, the digit is a perfect square number. So that the square root of this number 3640464 is equal to 1908, and that is now the answer. So that's how we extract square roots. Now, how do we extract cube roots naman? Okay, so let's have an example here that I just solved a while ago. So that would be 2863288. Okay. 2863288. Okay, so that's the number. So, paano naman ang process natin pag ganito? Sa cube root naman tayo. Oops, I forgot the index. Okay. So, pag cube root, same with square root. Ang square root, ang index natin ay 2. So, we group it by 2. Pag cube root, ang index natin ay 3, we group that by 3. So, therefore, by 3's naman. Going from right to left ulit siya. So, therefore, this, then this. Kung maiwan siyang mag-isa dito, okay lang as long as less than 3 or equal to 3 siya. Okay. So, same process. Think of a base unit na pag kinube mo naman, kung kanina sa square root is square, sa cube root, pag kinube mo naman siya. So, 2. Ano ang kakasyang cube number sa kanya? For that case, that is only 1. Kasi pag 2 cube, magiging 8. So, sa 2, ang kasya lang ay 1. So, 1 cube is equal to 1. So, deduct pa rin katulad ng ginawa natin kay square root. Pero makikita nyo yung difference kung paano siya kinakalculate. Okay, 2 minus 1, so that is 1. And just like with square root, we bring down the whole group. Okay. So, ito na ngayon yung medyo tedious na part. So, anong gagawin natin dito? So, you will multiply 3 with this 1 times 10. Then quantity squared. Okay. So what's the answer for that? So 3 times 1 times 10. Okay. So that is 3 times 10 squared. 10 squared is equal to 100 times 3. So that is equal to 300. Okay. So yan ngayon yung first step. So what is now the second step? You multiply 3 times this 1 times 10 times your assumed number. Okay. So, tingin nyo ano magandang i-assume na number dito. So, let's try to assume 4. So, that will have 3 times 10 times 4, which is equal to 120. So, right after that, yung assumed number mo ngayon ay i-square mo. Then, after that, in-square mo to, you're going to add this, this, and this. So, ilan lahat yan? So, that's equal to 0. Okay, so that would be 6. 0, 2, 1, so 3. 3, 1, so 436. After you add all of this, you will multiply that by itong assumed number mo na 4. So that you will have yung magiging subtrahend mo dito. So that would be 4 times 6, so that is 4. 4 times 3, so 4 carry 2. 4 times 3, so 12 times plus 2, so that is 14. Okay, carry 1. And we have here 4 times 4 is 16 plus 1, so 1. So we have here 70. So we have there 1,744. Okay, so sakto siya. Subtract. Okay. borrow 1. Okay, the infamous borrow 1. So we have here 9. Then we have here 1. We have here 1 and 0. Okay, yan na ngayon yung nangyari dyan. So what's the next step that we're going to do here? Okay, so since switch siya, yung 4 ngayon ilalagay ko dito. Yun na ngayon yung sagot doon. So just like what we did kanina, we bring down the whole group. So what's the next step that we're going to take? Okay, so ganun ulit. So 3, but instead of 1, anong i-multiply natin? That would be 14 times 10, okay, quantity squared. Okay. So that would be 3 times 140 squared, which is equal to, okay, I just solved it a while ago, okay, na meron akong code dito. So that would be 58,800, okay. So kaya medyo alam mo na siya kasi sinolve ko siya a while ago, okay. So that is 58,800. So right after that, anong next? Ganun ulit. So that would be 3 times 14 times 10 and our assumed number. So anong i-assume number natin? So let's try to assume 2. So 14 times 10, so 140. 140 times 3 times 2, okay. So a while ago I'll solve that. So that is 840. And then square the assumed number. So add this, and add this. You will have how many? So 0, 0, then 4. So we have here 4. 0, 4. So we have here 4. 8 and 8. So we have here 16. Carry 1. 9. 5, 9, 6, 4, 4. And then we multiply it by 2. So we have here 88. 2 carry 1. 18 plus 1, 18 plus 1, so 19 carry 1. 5 times 2 is 10 plus 1, so 11. So 119,288. Okay. So 119,288 is fit here. So therefore we have here 119,288. Subtract that, and that is a perfect cube number. So therefore the cube root of 2863288 is 142. And that's the way how we extract the cube root or the square root of a certain number. So if you have any questions, okay, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you find this very helpful. Okay, so hope this topic helped you a lot. Additional knowledge, dagdag na kaalaman. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this lecture. Okay, so if you like the video, so don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Okay, so see you on the next lecture.